Hello! Happy Mother's Day! I've got a fresh cup of tea, and I want to try doing an animation. So, what I want to do... Oh, that is wrong color. I want like black or blue or something. I'll just do black. So, I had the idea... That's vaguely washing machine shape. We got a big washer, and inside the washer, the Muppet's being spun. I like this. Something like that, minus looking like a creepy doll. Oh wait, I just realized what that emote was that Lockdown put up. It is very funny. I think I want the size a little different. Let's put that on another layer too, so it's easy to adjust. So, in theory... something like that. And actually, instead of regular eyes, we'll do little dizzies. And then we'll have like some suds going around with her. Make this it. And we need to make sure the washing machine takes up as much of this canvas as possible, because then we don't have to worry about dead space. Oh, yeah. Stream captions. Don't actually know if that does anything. Let's see. Oh, I haven't set up yells or notifications. Not sure what to call it, but there is a Discord I've set up. So that is approximately where you can get some notifications and give me suggestions and all that jazz. I am going to look up images. Huh, okay. So it looks like, because so I'm used to top loaded washers, but it's much funnier to have a front one, front loaded, because you can see in it. They always got that panel. So a washer, it's more like this. You got a big dial, you got a screen here, and there's a thing for your suds here. Actually, my washer is a front loader. So, but I always think about top loader washers when I'm thinking about archetypical things. I don't know, maybe there's a loose sock in here. I'll just have... I think the sock is too small of a detail. It's gonna be an emote. I got lots of suds. Okay, let's start with inking. I got cut off a tiny bit. Right, here we go. Just lower the opacity so it's easier to figure out what I'm doing. Easy thing would just be duplicate layer. Drag it up. And then we shall do some connections. Okay, and then let's erase. Deselect. Okay, since we don't need that part anymore. Now we're just gonna do a line. Let's do it a little smaller. We have a screen here, and then do a little drawer. Okay. Set sketch. Muppet sketch. Oh, washer sketch. Okay. Next up are some circles for the front load. Let's see. That looks about right. And smaller circle. And then that part's just, it's probably just gonna be black or gray. Uh, let's. Baby, back to me. Baby, back to me. Oh, look at this. Wash your door. That's going to be the topmost layer. Then you've got the washer, and then you've got everything inside. Try it a little smaller. Okay, that's adequate. Maybe I should do like that. I don't know. But I do like the swirly eyes idea. Swirly, swirly, swirly. I hope everyone's been having a good Mother's Day. As you watch me draw the same spiral 3 times, 5 times, whatever. And we're just gonna copy paste. And sure, let's rotate it a little to there we go. Hydration. Okay. Oh, we're gonna draw the part here. That. I don't know how to rotate the whole drawing, so I've rotated myself a bit for it. Actually, I've put the hair on another layer. My hair normally looks very sad when it's wet. Oh, I'm right. I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the hair layer still. So the current idea is to try to mimic the shape of the washing machine as it goes with the lines. So make it try to look like the coat, which has a skirt to it. Oh, don't know what that was. Okay, this is looking better than the sketch, but I'm not quite satisfied with it. I think the other problem is I'm not quite taking up as much space as I want to. Shift things a little bit later. Get this drawn for now, and then we can adjust it. And there's the hood. No, we're assuming motion going this way. Which I don't know if they do counterclockwise or clockwise. I don't know. So I guess for now we just won't show the hood. see. Plus I've got the hands as just balls right now instead of fingers because they're gonna be so small. They're just gonna be purple blobs. It's 7. Ooh, excuse me. No, doesn't it? Yes. Okay. Okay. Definitely better with it moved a little bit. Try to make it just a smidge bigger. I don't know. It looked... makes her look bigger than she is. Well, the other thing we can do is make the door a little smaller. Okay. That is a good start. I think we can merge that actually. And then I need to do a little cleanup. Baby, back to me. Baby, back to me. Da 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 grab our colors from there. Obviously, it's gonna look darker because it's wet, but we're gonna start with the brown. Also gonna lower opacity. Not, okay, wrong layer. I love alpha into mask. Just easy recoloring. And then you can just flatten layer and act like nothing happened. Make sure we got all the bits and bobs colored. Let's get that. This was my shading color for the other one. Just grabbed it real quick. It's gonna be dark because of all the water. Just have a few spots ready to do highlights on. This looks very silly. Hair group. For to carry me home. For to carry me home. Sweet, oh, sweet chariot. Coming for to carry me home. Oh, sweet, oh, sweet chariot. Coming for to carry me home. Okay, flatten layer. Back to doing stuff by hand instead of just coloring. Easy. A little more curve to the end of that. Let's see. I need to put the collar in there. And rename this layer. Give it its own grouping too. Body, yaddy, yaddy. And then start making a wet Muppet have color. Yeah, I guess. We can darken it later. Let's see. You do this collar area. I got the shirt area. And let's clean up right here a little bit. Pictures. It's not like I hate the jacket, but I hate myself for making it so complicated. Like, in real life, I love this jacket. Hi, board! Working on emotes. Yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning against Sai, who hasn't made a washing machine forp emote yet. Let's see. Red. And just the colors a little. Oop. Orange gets a little touch up here. This looks very silly. It's just, I guess that's the point, is to be very silly. Silly Billy in the room, silly Billy, here we go. Daz, are you doing anything fun today? Or sorry, why I said Daz. Bored, are you doing anything fun today? Hi, GM. I am drawing a Muppet getting a wash. It's not fun for her. Now let's do the stripe that's the end here. Yeah, that's a good spot. Because the pink is the last stripe before the skirt portion. It looks like I've kind of misjudged distances. Let's see. Get the yellow. Oop, wrong color. And let's adjust the other one so they kind of look like they're lining up. Yeah, that looks decent. And then we got the stripes going a different way, which I love this jacket in real life, but drawing it in here is a pain. We got yellow stripe. And then we'll just have a wee bit of the orange stripe showing. And then on the other side, it starts with red. And then it goes orange and yellow. So I'll just have the orange peeking out there, and that peeking out there. And then this part will be yellow. Make sure everything's lined up how I want there. Yeah, that looks all right. Okay, next up, we'll just take a color there, and then we'll just put it on the same layer as the shirt. Maybe I should have taken it from a little different place, but I don't care right now. The important part is to get everything colored first, and then we can adjust. I think I do want to have the shoes have a lighter color. Maybe a little bit darker. Yeah, that looks good. Make sure it gets up. And flatten layer again. Sip of tea. And back to coloring. So that gets her basics. Ooh, I just realized that. Ooh, that does not look good. Oh. I'm going to mess with the hair some more. Somewhere about here, maybe. It's not following the flow. That's the problem. Also, it's a little bit too long right here. Move that and make sure the colors of the jacket are all okay. Alright, looks okay there. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of ballpark. Do 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 do. don't like how thick this line is. Nope, let's try the outside instead. Okay, I need to fix the lines that I broke with that. Hide the hair to get in. There's really no reason for me to be doing it past where it's actually visible. I felt like it. Body lines. Oh, it's a different color, slightly. How can I tell? I have no idea. Am I wrong or right about it? I also have no idea. Let's see. Put the hair back in. This is another corner that needs some work, I think. But a whole lot of love, baby love, baby love. A whole lot of love, baby love, baby love. A whole lot Gosh, I'm I don't know what it is about the hair that I'm having a problem with. I'm gonna try something. Oh, that looks better. So I guess there was a reason to clean up these lines. Oop. Try not to cover up. Oop. Nope. There we go. Yeah. Make sure we're on the right layer for things, you know? I'll just do the whole head. Let's see. Now that I've moved the hair up a little bit, I want to move her in the washing machine. Yeah. And we're gonna have this little section right here covered just by some. I'm just gonna put it on this layer so that it doesn't mess with the lines. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. So we've got a good approximation of a Muppet in a washer. I'm just gonna stick names on these. And save. Save it as a created document, and then we go into our emotes folder. I'll just call it washer for now. Excuse me. So I want to have like a steel-ish color. Oop. I'm gonna remove it from outside the washer. I think I could get away with making the washer jerk about a little bit, just with the little extra amount of space I've got. Just make it herky jerk. This one gets called washer color. And then I don't really, I guess this could, that would be a decent inside color. Just do this. This does do a little pixelation around the edges, but we can just clean that up really easily with the brush. I need to adjust the selection tool to be a little more precise, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what, like, make it less likely to leave a border if I do something. Okay. Group, quick group. Just put all these in here. Call it the group washer. Makes it easy to deal with later. So we got the washer. Down the opacity because I want the sud sketch. Call this Muppet. And then scrub a dub. We want to have, actually we're gonna do this guy who's my different sizes. Just get nah, I'll just go back to this one and just make it smaller. Do some not concurrent. Well, I don't know what it is. Just lines that are roughly in the same shape as the outside. Concave, no. It's not convex because that's just the opposite of concave. My brain says it's concurrent, but also that sounds wrong. Don't waste my time, I don't voice inside my head. Goes the washing machine. Okay, really don't like when it does that. I don't understand why it does that. I've had to do it on other machines that I've drawn on too. I think we'll make another group and label it washer contents. Here we'll put in some blue. Hi Minops, thanks for following. That's the back of the machine, so you want that to be darker. Suds. How you doing, Ops? I'm doing pretty well. I'm drawing more emotes. So this one is, well, the Muppet in a washing machine. I need to make the opacity of this higher. I like the idea though, and it's just... So I've been learning how to animate on Krita. It's actually, well, it took a reading the manual, but it's easier than expected. Oh my god. No, I don't want those lines that dark, I don't think. So. I got a washing machine with a Muppet inside. Don't know how you're gonna survive. Yeah, I think she's super cute. And also just the right amount of goofy. And also I get to feature my favorite jacket. Let's see. And then I think I want to do like a little screening in here. I don't think that did anything. Okay. I think this is a case of I need to use tools. Select, deselect. And this one I don't care about there being a little border because I might just leave it as is. And just, let's turn the washer back to normal. This one, I think darken, and I think just a low opacity. And we're gonna write this. Darken, water. I think this is the layer with my suds. So we'll say suds. Shoot, what did I put in this one? There's some lines, sure. And then wishy, washy. Okay. So We might add more details later, but for now, we are adding a transform mask in the middle there. And I'm gonna switch to the animation docket. There we go. Okay. So because we put everything in the same folder, we can make it move however we want. So and it will only affect the stuff in here. So first we want to get our transform mask to have keyframes so that we have a set state. This is 24 frames a second. Let's make it do a rotation in 24 seconds. Or 24 frames. So it's doing a cycle per second. So let's go get our tool. And we'll just rotate it. Okay, so here we have a little problem in that we can't seem to keep it inside. So, oh, no, don't want to move that. We're just trying to use that as a reference point for it spinning. So, put that back to 25 or 20 or whatever I had it at earlier. Oh, and that's, oops, I didn't have it. Okay. Undo transform. Okay. We need to add another one, and we want this to be, that's opacity 16%. Okay. We want this to be halfway around. We're going to turn this up again to be able to match it up to the washer. Okay, good enough. Okay, put this back at 16. And that is how you start. So put it at the beginning. Well, it's a start. I do need to erase. I do need to erase that that arrow I accidentally put in there. I gotta figure out what, yeah. Okay. Let's go delete that. Oop, I'm not. Opacity. Okay, cool. We are. So we don't want it to do that. So we want this to rotate the other direction. So what we can do is remove that keyframe so that it matches. Now it matches the 12. Okay, I need to change something here, which is stop that. Stop that. Put it back. Put it back. Clip ends at 24. Caramba. I'm not even Hispanic. I'm not fucking saying that. Okay. So now we want to have it. We want it to go back here. Actually, maybe we just needed to grab. I don't care about scale. I don't know what shear does, but I want this one in specific. We want this to be minus 360. And now we can turn the things back on. So you can see that one doesn't change. Don't think the X rotation changes at all either. So position X and Y. Yeah, we almost got it. Okay, so the one thing that we need to control is the positioning at other times. So don't care about these two, so we can hide them. Position C. Gonna be fine. All right. Good enough. And then I'm gonna go over to 18 and move it there too. Okay, let's put this back at 16 opacity. And back to our transform layer, get back to start. Yeah. Let's spot check. Okay, yeah. Probably. Let's get some more adjustments for the positioning, because it looks okay if you're not paying attention, but like altogether, no. Then 21. Okay. Put this back. And then wash, 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 wash. Okay, so I'd only have a bit of color on the hair. I want to get some more shading on it. So let's go back to my custom setup, which is just my normal workspace. Close that. Thank you, Minops. Make sure to be hydrated, take your meds, anything else. I am doing a little bit of stretching, because that's a big issue, you know? And then make sure this is saved, because I'm terrible at that. And I want to grab some colors. All right, let's get you can see how there's now a little bit of spots on the border of the colors that are shining through. And that's okay, but it does need adjusted. And just clean up anything on the sides. So, and then the hair is wet. It's gonna be very dark overall. I realize because I didn't do any of it, this doesn't have any. I have to my basic size brush, which is what I liked using for this. There is light coming in. It's going to hit the hair a little bit. And because it's in the same folder, it will go around with the transformation earlier. Not happy with how this is looking. And I'll get a lighter shade. No. And wet hair obviously has a lot of shine to it as well. So okay. Did that for that, and then let's see. Start getting a little bit of I'm gonna take a 5-minute break I'm gonna grab something to eat. We'll go to a BRB scene. Alright, I am back. So back to this shenanigans. Not really shenanigans, it's just silly. Okay. I think I'm gonna put that into the hair too for a little more, another a deep dark. Ah, right, I had this part of it elsewhere. Maybe not that much. I imagine many people are spending today with their moms. And that is lovely. I personally, I don't really talk to mine. It's been a few years, honestly, and it's just kind of how it is. I don't know. It's fine. Maybe I'll send one to my grandma though. Because, you know, she's obviously a mother. Maybe I should have sent a card. Oh well. Nope. Let's see. Oh, I see what that is. That is the part in the hair. We don't need that. We don't need that there specifically. Let's just move it a little bit. We'll have it still, I guess. We'll have it about here. Maybe. Oop. We'll just have it a little small guy. We don't need the part, really. That looks alright. And a little bit there. That looks pretty dark. I'm good with that. Don't know if I'm using the same color for this, the coat shading, so let's check that out. Yes, yes I am. Awesome, that makes things easy. I will just have it up here. Multiply. Maybe we... What did I do? Did I do the shading for, okay. Looks like I missed a spot. That's okay. Looks like maybe didn't do the right shade here. That looks okay now. I feel like doing some blender tricks. Blending, rather. It's not, I'm not using blender. Nope, I don't know what I'm doing. Keep. $72 again. I see, this is a straight pixel from the jacket. Just a little bit of shading on the inside. Just and I have my keyboard behind my my tablet. It's a little awkward. This is shading. All right, now the jacket. Looks like I need to fix a few pixels here. Okay. Do 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 do. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Let's darken on this edge since it's it would be the washing machine itself casting a shadow. I think that looks all right. All right. Okay, save because we made changes. And then turn things back on. And go back over to the animation tabs. And play. All right, stop that. Go back to start. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's good enough for passing as a. Let's go back to cut my usual layout. I want to mess with these lines a little bit, just make them. Oh, that was uncanny. Go back to animation. Put it back on the first one. And let's do it now. Close up the suds to do the other ones. Okay, I think the next thing to do is give the washer a little bit of a little bit of shading. If nothing else, and like over here or something. least get this side shaded. Let's just lighten up the top. And we'll also shade this button. And make this panel darker. And we'll put, like, I don't know, a little green 11 on it or something. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh! Hi, Joe! Joe, I've got it animated! Oh, she goes around in a circle. And then, transform mask. I need to, okay, you know what? One big group. I'm gonna have a second transform mask here, and we're gonna make everything just shake a little bit side to side. So, we want, add a node here, add a node at the 24 mark. And then the ones that'll be on the shake will be the 6 and the 18. And then, because that is only a position, I can tell it to do that, and zoom to fit channel range, and we can copy these values. So this is gonna be value of 250, and then the red one is 265. So when we put it all together, it shakes. Shake, 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 shake. I may. Okay. Yeah, just make this one go down a little bit because I have a couple pixels I can spare over here. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I could also make it shake like twice as fast, which I'm considering. It doesn't necessarily need. And of course, we make sure we save. And then also make sure all my layers are turned on. I want sent out. Now I need to ask the internet a question. What is the best file to save and looping animation to? I think I need the word Krita in there. I don't know. I don't know. Because when I did it last time, I tried to, I rendered it as a GIF, and it did not like having transparency in the background. So we're gonna save and export it. And let's open it up. Yeah, what happens is it flickers. So I don't really know what that's about. So I guess for now, I could save it as an MP4 or oh, I see it. I see a thing that needs fixed. Brush, 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 brush. Brushy, brush, brush. Just do a white background. Did not have it locked, thank you. Also, like the default is for MKV, so let's. I don't know. I guess let's see what that looks. For some reason, VLC has been really slow to open things, and I'm not sure what's going on there. It looks fine there. So making it a GIF sends out a log, and I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I guess I'll see what format I can upload it with. I am. I'm trying to decide if I want to have more shading. And, you know, it's good enough. It's gonna be tiny. It's fine, I think. It exists. Do the cha-cha. I don't know, man. I swear the transform layer just messes with me sometimes. I need this layer. Trans-dimensional cha-cha, indeed. Maybe that's why she got in there in the first place, so that she could do some of that. I mean, surely there's a point of that dance where it is remarkably similar to being in a washing machine. I think rounding the corners would look good, because washing machines are that's why. Watercolor. You know, washing machines aren't necessarily perfectly cubey. Just a few pixels to sell it. How long have I been streaming? I have been streaming for 2.5 hours. And you know, I got a gift done. That's great. From start to finish. And we make sure we save. Make sure I turn back on my transformation layer that I turned off for a moment. Then I can make it a gift for sending in places, and then for like actually an emote we can do it without the background is like something else. I don't know. I don't know what file things that they take. But this is probably a good time to end. Let's see if there is anyone to raid to. Let's see. None of my friends are on, so we can just. Let's see. Ooh, this person's doing printmaking. All right, let's do that. Oh, they're even named after a flower that I like. That's good. Okay. All right.